So guys, welcome to our channel once again. In today's video on our biology JAMB exam revision series, we're going to be answering these 20 JAMB repeated questions. So in short, stay to the end of this video. Remember, you can always pause this video at any point to see if you can get the answer to the question before we provide the answers for each of the questions here. So let's start with the first question. It says, which of the following regulates the levels of water, salts, hydrogen ions, and urea in the mammalian blood? A. Liver. B. Bladder. C. Colon. D. Kidney. So guys, the answer to this question is kidney. The kidney is the organ that regulates the level of water, salts, hydrogen ion, and urea in the mammalian blood, because the kidney serves as a filtering medium, helping to filter the blood and regulate the amounts of these water, salts, hydrogen ion, urea, and so on. So the kidney helps also in osmoregulation. So guys, the answer to this question is option D, and that's the kidney. So let's look at the next question, and that's question number 2. The question says, in the kidney of animals, the site of ultrafiltration is the A. Renal tubule, B. Bowman's capsule, C. Loop of Henle, D. Uriniferous tubule. So guys, the answer to this question is option B, and that's the Bowman's capsule. The Bowman's capsule is where filtration takes place in the kidney. So it's the first parts of the kidney nephron, so where substances are filtered across this cup-shaped structure known as the Bowman's capsule. So this is actually the first step in the filtration process. So let's look at the next question, guys. And that's question number 3. The question says, in the mammalian kidney, the Bowman's capsule is located in the A. Pelvis, B. Medulla, C. Ureter, D. Cortex. So guys, the answer to this question is option D, and that's the cortex. Actually, the kidney has 2 areas, and that's the medulla and the cortex. So the medulla is the inner part, and that's where you find the loop of Henle, whereas the Bowman's capsule is actually at the top side, and that's the cortex side. So if you take a section of the kidney, you have the Bowman's capsule at the upper side, and then at the lower side you have the loop of Henle and part of the descending and ascending limb. So let's look at the next question, guys, and that's question number 4. The question says, the cup-shaped part of the Bowman's capsule contains A. Nephron, B. Glomerulus, C. Nephridium, D. Loop of Henle. So guys, the answer to this question is the glomerulus. The glomerulus is actually the tuft of capillaries found in the Bowman's capsule. So it is this glomerulus that helps to filter blood in the Bowman's capsule. So it is actually found in the Bowman's capsule. So the answer to this question is the glomerulus, and that's option B. So guys, let's look at the next question. Question number 5. It says, which of the following is a waste product of an insect? A. Sweat, B. Mucilage, C. Uric acid, D. Alkaloids. So guys, the answer to this question is option C, and that's the uric acid. Uric acid is a waste product of insects. Just like many other animals, they produce waste products as a result of their metabolic process, and one of the waste products they produce is the uric acid. So guys, let's look at the next question, and that's question number 6. The question says, the process of deamination is essential for the A. Secretion of bile, B. Formation of urea, C. Formation of antibody, D. Digestion of protein. So guys, the answer to this question here is formation of urea. The process of deamination is actually essential for the formation of urea, where the amino groups from the amino acids are removed. So this amino group is then converted to ammonia, which is toxic to the body, and then is converted into urea by the liver. So the urea is then excreted in the urine. Therefore, this process of deamination is essential for the formation of urea. So let's look at the next question, and that's question number 7. The question says, in which part of the kidney does ultrafiltration take place? So guys, we have options: A, collecting duct; B, Bowman's capsule; C, proximal convoluted tubule; D, the distal convoluted tubule. So guys, the answer to this question is option B, and that's the Bowman's capsule. This is the first part of the kidney nephron, and that's where ultrafiltration takes place. So remember that the ultrafiltration is the first step in this urine formation. So the ultrafiltration will definitely take place in the first part of the kidney, and that's the Bowman's capsule. So guys, the collecting duct is actually the last part of the kidney nephron, and that's not where this ultrafiltration takes place. The proximal convoluted tubule is found after the Bowman's capsule, and then the distal convoluted tubule is actually next to the collecting duct. So guys, these parts are not where ultrafiltration takes place. The answer to this question is the Bowman's capsule, because this is the first part of the kidney nephron, and that's where the ultrafiltration takes place. So let's look at the next question, guys, and that's question number 8. It says, Malpighian tubules is the excretory organ in which of the following organisms? A, earthworm; B, fish; C, insect; D, hydra. So guys, the answer to this question is option C. The Malpighian tubules are excretory organs found in insects. So guys, let's look at the next question. That's question number 9. It says, which of the following is not a kidney disease? A, diuresis; B, nephritis; C, dropsy; D, diabetes. So guys, the answer to this question is dropsy. Dropsy is not a kidney disease, rather it's a disease associated with the liver. Actually, diabetes here can be diabetes mellitus or diabetes insipidus. So guys, diabetes insipidus has to do with the kidney, and therefore is a disease of the kidney. So out of all the options here, the one that does not have to do with the kidney is the dropsy. Dropsy is a disease of the liver and not the kidney. So guys, let's look at the next question, and that's question number 10. The question says, the product of excretion common to the mammalian kidney, lung, and skin is A, urea; B, water; C, mineral salts; and D, carbon dioxide. So guys, the answer to this question is option B, and that's water. Actually, water is the product of excretion that is common to both the kidney, the lungs, and the skin. Water is removed from both the kidney, is removed from the lung, and then the skin. So guys, the answer to this question is option B. So let's look at the next question, and that's question number 11. The question says, the outer layer of the kidney where Bowman's capsules are found is the A, medulla; B, pyramid; C, pelvis; D, cortex. So guys, the answer to this question, like you all know, is the cortex. Like I've explained earlier on, we have two areas of the kidney. We have the deeper part, that's the medulla, and then we have the outer layer, and that's the cortex. And it's around this cortex that you find the Bowman's capsule, whereas in the medulla you find the loop of Henle, the descending and ascending limb there. So guys, let's look at the next question, That's question number 12. The question says, the absence of antidiuretic hormone in human results in A. Decreasing dehydration, B. Drastic dehydration, and C. Increasing dehydration, and D. Eliminating dehydration. So guys, the answer to this question is option C, and that's increasing dehydration. So guys, you need to understand that the antidiuretic hormone helps to maintain water balance by reducing excess water loss. That's diuresis. So in this case, not having the antidiuretic hormone will make one urinate all the times, and this will lead to increasing dehydration or loss of water. So guys, that's the answer to this question. So let's look at the next question, and that's question number 13. The question says, which of the following are components of glomerular filtrate? A. Blood cells, amino acids, salt, and nitrogenous waste. B. All the components of blood except mineral salts. C. All the components of blood except plasma protein and cells. D. Water and salt only. So guys, the answer to this question is option C. The product of the filtrate comprises the components of the blood except the plasma proteins and cells, which are not able to pass through the glomerulus. So in that case, every other thing will be filtered off from the glomerulus aside the plasma proteins and the blood cells. So guys, the correct answer to this question is option C. So let's look at the next question, and that's question number 14. The question says, metabolic production of urea is carried out in the A. Liver, B. Pancreas, C. Kidney and Malpighian tubule, and D. Urinary bladder and kidney. So guys, the answer to this question is option A, and that's the liver. The metabolic production of urea is carried out in the liver. So it is where deamination occurs in order that excess amino acid can be splitted into amino group and carboxyl group. Then the amino group, which is toxic to the body, is then converted into harmless urea. So guys, let's look at the next question quickly, and that's question number 15. The question says, mammals are capable of producing hypertonic urine mainly because of reabsorption in the A. urethra, B. ureter, C. loop of Henle, D. Bowman's capsule. So guys, the answer to this question is the loop of Henle. So the loop of Henle is the part of the kidney nephron that is found deep into the medulla. In the loop of Henle and then the ascending limb, you realize that there is reabsorption in this place, and this is the mechanism that the mammals use for producing hypertonic urine. That's urine that is very much concentrated. So guys, let's look at the next question, and that's question number 16. The question says, the urinary tubules in the kidney function through A. Osmosis and diffusion, B. Active transport and cytoplasmic streaming, C. Active transport and osmosis, D. Ultrafiltration and selective reabsorption. So guys, the answer to this question is ultrafiltration and selective reabsorption. So the urinary tubules of the kidney function through ultrafiltration and selective reabsorption. So ultrafiltration is a process where the blood pressure forces the small molecules such as the water, glucose, amino acids, urea, salts, and the rest of them to go across the walls of the glomerular capillaries, that's the glomerulus, and then into the Bowman's capsule, and then they now get down through the proximal convoluted tubule to the descending limb, to the loop of Henle, and then to the ascending limb, and then to the distal convoluted tubule. So passing through these areas of the tubule, there is also a selective reabsorption, which is a process where the useful substances that are needed by the body gets reabsorbed back into the blood. So these are the two major processes that the kidney uses to function. That's ultrafiltration and selective reabsorption. So guys, the answer to this question is option D. So let's look at the next question. Question number 17. It says, which of the following statements is true regarding the urinary tubule in the excretory system? So guys, we have A, the urinary tubule is the site of filtration of blood. B, the urinary tubule is responsible for the production of urine. C, the urinary tubule regulates the water and electrolyte balance in the body. D, the urinary tubule connects the kidneys to the bladder. So guys, the answer to this question is option B. The urinary tubule is responsible for the production of urine. So we've already seen the explanation to this in the previous question, how the urinary tubule helps to produce urine. So guys, let's look at the next question. That's question number 18. It says, urea synthesis occurs in the A, kidney, B, heart, C, liver, and D, lung. So guys, the answer to this question is option C. The urea is actually synthesized in the liver before they are now moved down to be excreted through the kidney. So guys, the answer to this question is option C, and that's the liver. So let's look at the next question. Question number 19. It says, which organ removes the largest quantity of water from the blood? A, skin, B, kidney, C, lung, D, intestine. So guys, the answer to this question is option B, and that's the kidney. The kidney is the organ that removes the largest quantity of water from the blood by formation of urine. So guys, let's look at the next and the last question, and that's question number 20. It says, in amoeba, osmoregulation is carried out by the A, contractile vacuole, B, food vacuole, C, pseudopodium, D, nucleus. So guys, the answer to this question, like we already know, is the contractile vacuole. The contractile vacuole present in the amoeba is actually used for osmoregulation, and its function is to collect the excess water in the cytoplasm and remove it. So it's used to regulate the amount of water in the amoeba. So guys, this will be the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you're not a subscriber. Also, if you have any question regarding this video, please drop your question on the comment section below, and we'll ensure to give you a response. Don't forget to share this video with your friends so that you can enable us reach out to more people. Thank you for watching this video. See you next time.